Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Mbotidem Awak. In this video, we are going to learn how to implement column level security. But before we go into the hands-on session, let's understand what column level security entails. Column level security in Microsoft Fabric allows you to control access to columns in a table based on a specific grant. What are the prerequisites for implementing a column level security? 1. A Fabric workspace with an active capacity or trial capacity. 2. A Fabric warehouse or SQL analytic endpoint on a lakehouse. 3. Either the administrator, members, or contributors right on the workspace. Having said that, we're going to go ahead to implement our column level security. We're also going to define some column level access for tables and rows. So you implement column level security with the grant SQL statement and a column list. So for simplicity, in this case, we only want MB tests to only access the columns related to the customers, but not the sensitive columns like a credit card information. This sample dataset will create a table and it is going to limit the columns to MB test at Microsoft.com. So let's simply have this highlighted. Let's have this executed on the admin account. So this is the admin account that I'm working with. Let's have this executed. Customers. To implement my column level security, I have created a view which is MB test. So this simply says that the grant access. So this gives a specific user permission to read the view. I've created a column level security on my sales table and I have granted access to MB test. So which simply means that MB test can only see sales ID, product name and sales date. So let me switch over to my MB test account. You can see that these are the only columns MB test can see. So this gives a specific user permission to read your data. Let me switch over to my admin account. In my admin account, I can have access to sales ID, sales rep, product name, amount, and sales dates, which simply means I have access to 5 columns in this table. The administrator can see everything at the back end, but the currently logged in user can see everything. That is how to go about implementing column level security. And why is this actually important? It also helps for data security, where users only see what they need. Also for data governance, so you control who sees what, and it's also safe for data sharing. So imagine you have an external analyst or external engineers and you don't want them to have access to all the data in the organization. So this is where your column level comes in handy. I have a detailed article on implementing security in Fabric Warehouse, column level security, row level security, and dynamic data maxing. So if you love reading documentation, you can always head over to Medium, Mbotidem Awak, and you can always read my Medium article. That is how to go about implementing column level security in Fabric Warehouse or your SQL analytic endpoints. I'll be creating more videos on Microsoft Fabric, Power BI, SQL. Do well to share, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video.